Suppose beta I give you that 1 mole of A combines with 2 mole of B to give 3 moles of, or say 2 moles of salt plus 2 moles of water. A, B, salt, water. My question is, if you are just using a mole concept, it hardly matters to you whether this acid is HCl or this acid is H2SO4 or this acid is H3PO4. It hardly matters, which basically means when you use the mole concept or the unitary method, you are not worried about the quality of the compound or the properties of the compound. You don't have any relation to that. You are not worried. You don't even want to know what is it. Sir, there is 1 mole of acid combining with 2 mole of base. Why do we worry? React it. As simple as that. Hardly matters. But in case of equivalent concept, it is not like this. Over here, you have to know that A is which acid. You have to know B is which base. You have to know which salt is being formed over here. So, equivalent concept is used widely in chemistry because the students come to know about the properties of the compounds. 3 bananas are costing rupees 10. So, 1 banana would cost you 10 by 3 rupees. So, 12 bananas would cost you 10 by 3 into 12. So, on solving you get 40. According to this concept, one equivalent reacts with one equivalent and produces one equivalent. Okay. But now you would be wanting to know that what is the meaning of one equivalent, first of all. From where we got the term equivalence? Okay. So we got the term equivalent from this concentration term normality. Number of GMEQ by volume in milliliter into 1000. So what is GMEQ? GMEQ is number of gram equivalent. Okay, you write it as GMEQ. How do you write number of milli equivalent? It is MEQ. Milli equivalent is MEQ. Okay, fine. Now, but how do we find out the number of gram equivalent? Your question would be, sir, how do I find out the number? Like, how do I find out the number of moles? Similarly, over here, how do I find out the number of gram equivalent? So, number of gram equivalent is given by the formula given mass upon equivalent mass. Equivalent mass is E. Okay. Now, what is this equivalent mass? Equivalent mass is equal to molar mass upon n factor. What is molar mass? Molar mass is the mass of 1 mole of any substance. This is mass of 1 mole. Now, if anybody is very new to the class and you say, sir, 1 mole I don't even know, then 1 mole is equal to Avogadro's number, Na units. And what is Na? 6.022 into 10 raised to the power 23. Okay. So now, from here, I am to face one new term. What is n factor? So, n factor for elements is valency, that you call as the combining capacity. For molecules, it is valency into atomicity. Atomicity is number of atoms in a molecule. I will give the examples of each one of these, don't worry. Well, atomicity is in a molecule. Okay. For example, O2 has got an atomicity of 2 because there are 2 atoms. O3 has got an atomicity of 3. P4 has got an atomicity of 4. Okay. I am just writing it back. For acids it is basicity, and now what is basicity? Basicity is the number of, yes, what is basicity? Number of H plus ions released by acid. Agreed? Okay. Now, what is bases? It is acidity. Now, what is acidity? Number of OH minus ions released per mole. For ions, this is equal to the magnitude of charge. For example, for sulfate ions, the n factor would be 2, Al3 plus, n would be 3. Likewise, okay. For salts, this is sum of cationic, that is the positive, or the sum of anionic charge. This is negative. Okay, fine. So, for example, if I have got Al2SO4 whole thrice, this will give you 2 moles of Al3 plus 3 moles of SO4 2 minus. So you will get 2 into plus 3, which is plus 6, or 3 into minus 2, which is minus 6. So either ways you can look at it. You can look at it from the positive side or from the negative side. The value is the same, so the n factor for this compound should be 6. Okay.